The gun, here's Murray. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Murray hooking up with Kirk for an Arizona first down. From the gun, Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Drake. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Murray. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on first down is Murray. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. On first down, Drake. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first.
First down, Arizona.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Running from the shotgun with Drake. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll hand it to Drake here on the option. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On the option, here's Drake. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. That option pitch we saw, we don't witness a ton of that in the NFL, but it worked there down near the goal line for a score.
And it's actually a great call in goal line situations because as more and more quarterbacks enter the league with that mobility and having run option in college, more pro teams are adding it to their arsenal. And now it's not just, does the quarterback run it? Does he pitch it? Now they've added that third element. He can rise up and throw the ball as well.
Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 now.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
They hand it off to Mostert. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Garoppolo to Ayuk, 1st down 49ers. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He was brought down by...
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. On the move to his left. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for the rookie Brandon Ayuk. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. That's to his running back, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 13, and how about that? They're able to convert on 4th and 10. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
So much of the 49ers' success last season was due to tight end George Kittle, the NFL's all-pro tight end in 2019. If you want to start a debate, ask the question, is he the best tight end in the game? Or is it Kansas City's Travis Kelce? Maybe they're 1A and 1B. In any event, Kittle had 107 catches last season, his second straight 1,000-yard season, and he's a threat anywhere on the field, especially as you get closer to the goal line.
San Francisco.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. On the return, Andy Isabella. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Andy Isabella on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. But gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
They'll start with the option. Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. They couldn't get anything going there out of the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
On the pickup. And this.
Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
The ball carrier.
Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Murray, a quick throw out to Kirk. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
At the 7-yard line.
On 1st and goal, Drake. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And now the Cardinals are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. And it's 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. David Irving able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action. And now he'll fire deep downfield for James. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. On the return is Peterson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. First down, Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
First down, Cardinals.
Murray going to fire one out wide. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get the tackle, Marcus Gilbert, 2nd-round pick back in 2011 out of Florida. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
29, Chase Edmonds.
But obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Now on 2nd and 13, Murray. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
And because of his ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles, different guys have to cover him, and all of them have the same issue. How do you do it without interfering? In this case, it didn't get done.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll try again with Drake. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Arizona.
Kenyon Drake, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Cardinals 22, 49ers 15.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Mostert. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 16. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
12 yards. It's now 3rd down. And
on 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. On the slant, able to find Ayuk. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Mostert, toss left side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Back at the 37-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run it with Coleman. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This now a chance at the very least to burn some clock following that fourth down stop. Points would be up. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was second in the NFL. So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic after his hero Frank Gore, the former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done each and every day. Raheem Mostert patterned him and had a breakout season in 2019 with the 49ers.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is Mostert. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now Mostert. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory.
Over on downs.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
Dre Greenlaw.
We got a plane to catch.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And this one will kick out of bounds, so they'll hold on to it inside the 10-yard line. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Well, agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Here's Andy Lee now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Taking on the midfield logo. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. One final try now for Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Today's final score.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals.